Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of Morning Mastery. Just a brief overview of what we did yesterday. We did some breath work, some stretching, some dancing, and some writing in our journal about what we're wanting to create in our reality, the thoughts, habits, beliefs, and behaviors of the person that we're becoming, the person that's healthy and wealthy and free and happy and joyful. And so today we're just going to continue with these practices to help us bring in our new selves, and just micro changes each day actually go a long way in changing who you are. We need to rewrite these pathways in our brain. And so just continue to think about these behaviors and thoughts and habits that you want to adopt, and being conscious of the thoughts and beliefs and habits that you want to let go of, and then making tiny little changes each day to kind of disrupt your circuitry. Maybe, when you have your cup of coffee in the morning, try to get out of your normal routine, or instead of getting up and doing the same thing each day and washing your hair and taking a shower in the same way and getting dressed in the same way, make little tiny micro changes and little choices that can start to reroute the pathways in your brain. It just signals to your brain that life is different. And so this will upgrade your frequency and start to disrupt the patterns that have been in action for your whole life. So to get started, we're going to go into bringing our heart and our mind connected together, sitting in the silence, breathing in deeply through the nose, into the belly, becoming centered inside your own being, present inside yourself. And as you're breathing in, you're breathing into your heart center, breathing all the way into your heart. Imagining a line of light from the top of your head going into your heart, lighting it up, activating. Feeling inside your own body, connecting your mind and your heart. Breathing deeply in, all the way in. And now thinking one of the greatest thoughts you'll ever be able to think. Whatever the creator is, I am in human form. I am the creator of my own universe. Breathing into your heart center. Feeling the truth of this statement. I am the creator in human form. And now silently within yourself, setting your intention for this morning, since everything we're doing in this class is for you. So make it work for you in whatever way that you need to. And just start to begin to set your intention about what you hope to gain, what changes you're hoping to make by creating a new, powerful morning routine and some new, learning some new modern tools and some ancient wisdom practices to activate your highest and best self. And so one of the things that we're going to do this morning is we're going to ask ourselves 3 questions, 3 very powerful questions, and we're going to write the answers down to in our journal. And again, as in yesterday and today, we're getting clear, getting more clarity on what it is exactly that is important to us. What do we care about? What are we wanting in our lives? That's the first step to manifesting a new life, a new you, and creating what it is you're wanting, is just to get clear on what's important to you. What do you care about? What are you wanting? And so now, before we get into the 3 questions, just stand up if you would, please. I want to do a physical grounding exercise, something you can do. You just stand with your right foot forward and get your stability for a second. And you want to place your hands downward facing the ground and close your eyes and just ask yourself, what do I care about? What do I care about? And then see what comes. As you get more clear on the things that you're caring about, this makes it easier and easier to orient your life around the things that are important to you, knowing what it is you're wanting and what matters to you. And now we step our feet together and we place our hands facing backward. And you want to just think of those people who've come before you, the ancestors, anyone that comes to mind that's got your back, all the people that are behind you, surrounding you in the unseen, your guardians and guides, anyone from the past, any figure that comes to mind that might embody those qualities or those habits or those behaviors or thoughts that you are wanting to embody. And you can ask them to step in to your energy field and help you to learn these qualities. They can help you learn the things that you're wanting to embody within your own being. Now we take a deep breath in, stretching all the way up. And then we're going to swan dive forward, exhaling, stretching our body. Putting your hands on your heart again. I give thanks for my body, the transcendently beautiful and the infinitely intricate and the most gloriously accurate instrument in this entire universe. My body, the temple of the living God. Inhaling and exhaling with a deep sigh. Giving thanks for our beautiful body that carries us around every day. All these processes that happen without us ever even having to think about it. Our heart beating, our blood flowing, our breath coming in and out. Feeling gratitude. The emotional signature of gratitude is that you just received something. So it is the energy of receptivity. So one of the things we'll be doing today is starting our gratitude journal, just simply writing 1 or 2 things each day that we're grateful for. It doesn't have to be very involved. You just have to do it consistently. Again, starting to rewire and fire our brain in new ways. So get your notebooks out. Right now, we're going to get into those 3 very, very important clarifying questions. The 3 questions. I'm going to get my notebook out too. All right, question number 1. If you could succeed at anything, if you knew you could not fail, what would you be or do? And we'll just take a few minutes to work on these questions. If you could succeed at anything and knew you would not fail, what would you be or do? Okay, and just finish up this one question. We'll move on to number 2. And you can always come back to these and add more. So question number 2. If you had $10 million in the bank, what would you be or do? If you had $10 million in your bank, what would you be or do? You may notice some similarities in the things that you're wanting to do that you would do if you had the $10 million also. So just notice what's coming up for you, where there are crossovers, things that you're really wanting. Just keep writing stream of consciousness thought, whatever's coming to mind, let it just flow through the pen. Try to feel the gratitude as if it's already happened. You know that you have this money in the bank and you're grateful for it. So grateful that you can do all these things you're wanting. Grateful for the clarity that you have access to within yourself by just asking the important questions, because the quality of your life depends upon the quality of your questions. Okay, and finish up number 2. You can always add. We're going to move on to the third question, which is, if you only had 6 months left to live, what would you be or do? If you only had 6 months left to live, what would you be or do? Okay, 1 more minute. Keep your emotions high when you're creating this list, feeling happy. staying in that high state of gratitude, open receptivity to bringing in everything you're wanting. Okay, and just finishing up. Wonderful. Would anyone like to share?
It's just really awesome how it shows you, it's just like our own limiting beliefs, and it rips out this, like, why do you think that way, and just like open up the expansion of everything that is really plausible, that actually, like, hey, like, you're hindering your own self. These things can actually happen, like, if you believe they could happen, you actually could make them possible.
Yeah. They are always possible. We live in a realm of pure potentiality, of which we're the creators in, right? And so remember what we talked about yesterday, that 90% of our thoughts are thoughts of the past, thoughts we've had before. We just replay our life, and we get up each day and we do the same things in the same way every day, maybe with slight variations, but so deliberately choose to take different actions throughout the day. And you'll see with these micro changes how things can actually rewire in your brain. So on that, thank you so much for sharing, Mindy. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to be releasing those things that are no longer serving us, getting more clear on the things we're wanting to create. There's a formula for manifestation. One is clear vision, which we're working on. 2, elevated emotion. So when you're creating whatever it is you're wanting to bring in, you want to have a high vibrational state. You want to get yourself activated through breath work or exercise or dance or something like that. And then take inspired action. So once you're clear on what you're wanting and you have sent out that signal, now you listen inside yourself for actions that you might need to take, and let the universe guide you toward the things you're wanting to create. So right now we're going to do a breath called the memory developing breath that I teach in the Science of Mental Physics breathwork course. It's ancient Tibetan wisdom and spiritual teachings that help you get what's no longer serving you up and out of your body, so that you make space and room for more light and more clarity and more ability to hear the guidance that's coming to you for the inspired actions that you will need to take to manifest what you're wanting. So we'll have a seated position for this breath. Actually, before we do that, we're going to do the harmonic balancing breath. This is a breath that is in many yoga traditions. It's called alternate nostril breathing. And this balances the hemispheres of your brain and will actually sort of balance everything within you, and then set the stage for the next breath that we're going to be able to do. So the harmonic breath is very simple. We just place our thumb on our right nostril and we inhale for the count of 4. And then we close our nostrils and hold for the count of 16. We unplug the right nostril and exhale for 8. Then again, 4 through that same nostril, holding for 16. Unplugging and exhaling for 8 through the left. And again, breathing in 4, holding 16. Unplug, exhale for 8. And one final round, inhaling 4, 16, and exhaling for 8. Hopefully that helps you feel calm and centered. And this next breath is from the 8 key breaths of the science of mental physics, thousands of years old, passed down from master to student. And this will activate every single cell of your being with light and life and vibrant health and energy. And it is designed to get anything that's no longer serving you up and out of your body, to make room, as I mentioned, for more light and life and healing to take place, and more clarity to bring in those things that you're wanting to create. A couple quick pointers about this breath. We want to place our tongue on the roof of our mouth. It's called the secret switch, as often as we can. And the way that this breath looks, you put your palms downward on the knees, heels are touching, and this is like the old-fashioned water pumps where you're pumping the water and then the water begins to flow when you stop pumping. So our bodies look like this. So we're breathing in through the nose and a forceful exhale through the mouth. Just like that. So we're going to do 3 sets of 14 and a final triumphant 7. This is a total of 47 breaths that activates your entire electrical energy system in the body, your entire chakra system in your body. And the 49 fires is what they call it in the teachings. So here we go. And just monitor yourself that you might get lightheaded. The object is, after we do each of the sets of 14, you're going to just observe, just watch within yourself and feel what might be going on inside your body with all this oxygen and prana, life force energy that you're bringing in. And then after the 49 breaths, we'll place our palms downward and I will lead us in a guided affirmations and meditation. So here we go, palms downward. We give thanks for this breath of our life. And now together we exhale, bringing our head down. And now up. One more. Squeezing all that old air out of your stomach, and then taking a little breath and relaxing. Just feeling into your body, relaxing right down, observing and watching, listening for any wisdom that might be coming to you from your body. Any visions that might be coming up for you to look at, past memories, thoughts. And now we get ready for our second set of 14. Together we exhale. Dropping our head down, exhaling all the way out and up. Up. Last one. Exhaling all the way out. Relaxing and observing now, watching, feeling after. Feeling any sensations in your body. You might feel heavy or light, tingly, hot, cold. Just feeling. And now feeling gratitude for our breath, without which there is no life. Together we exhale. And up. One more. Squeezing out the old stale air, relaxing right down. Doing this breath, the memory developing breath, will help you remember who you are on a deep level and what your purpose is here on the planet. Allow anything to arise that's coming up to be looked at. Allow it to just be okay. Any emotions that arise, just observe. Feeling thankful and grateful for our beautiful bodies, our breath, our heart, our purpose. And now for the last, final, triumphant 7, giving it everything you've got. Together with a straight spine, we exhale. And now up. Last one. Keeping your spine straight, your shoulders relaxed, turning your palms upward on your knees, keeping your eyes closed for the affirmation. Imagining that great light at the top of my head. The top of my head is heavy and relaxed. My forehead is heavy. The eyes are relaxed. The muscles of my face are withdrawn. My jaw gently drops. No pressure on the teeth. I relax the back of my tongue. The arms and hands are very heavy. But oh, how happy I feel. I feel happy all over, particularly in my beautiful face. I feel my face bathed in my smiles, bathed in the blushes of my smiles. And I feel a gentle pressure from within outward. And this gentle pressure is taking away all the little lines of care, worry, inward disappointment, anything negative. I feel happy all over. And now I bring that light down. That great light comes down. The chest is relaxed. The abdomen falls down and the light comes down, down, down to the tips of my toes and the soles of my feet. And now I bring that light up as I imagine that great light at the back of my neck. I'm looking down over my beautiful spine. It seems as if I'm looking at a wonderful waterfall with the sunshine playing on it, so that I see a countless number of tiny specks of iridescent light, light, light. And I know my whole body to be full of light. If thine eye is single, if my eye is single, the single eye, the inner eye, the eternal eye, the creative eye, the spiritual eye, the eye of my imagination, the eye that I am now using. If thine eye is single, my whole body shall be full of light. And I know that every cell in my body is a light, a lamp, a torch, bringing to me the light of the divine wisdom within me. The light that is in perfect correspondence with the flame, and the flame that is in perfect correspondence with the fire in the center of centers of centers of my inmost being. The fire of divine love within me, within me. And so feeling heavy, feeling happy, imagining that I'm looking upward toward the top of my head, giving thanks, imagining a great golden shower of light going out in every direction. Slowly, I take a little breath and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. I lock it up, I swallow, I make it my own. As I take another little breath and I wake up quietly. Wonderful. Okay. Hopefully you're feeling balanced and activated at the same time. Just to go over what we learned yesterday about the Marma point, the what do I want Marma point on the right fingertip, pressing that 6 times to get clear about what it is you're wanting. You can do this every single day, just to ask yourself, what do I want for today? Or what do I want right now for this moment? I'm giving you these different tools and techniques so that as we're clearing out our mind and body with the patterns and habits and beliefs and thoughts that no longer serve us, we're beginning to use the creative word wisely and these different modern tools and ancient techniques to help us bring in exactly what we're wanting, getting clear on exactly what we desire, what our soul desires. And in the Siddhaveda course that I'm studying right now, they say that only 1% of the entire population actually knows what they want and achieves what they want, and then finally enjoys what they achieve. So isn't that what we all would want as we go through this life, is to get rid of these well-worn tracks in the brain, these beliefs that we have taken on, maybe even from people that didn't have our best interests in mind over the years, and they have become part of who we are, that we're now letting go of, so that we can really bring in what it is that we're wanting to bring in, and getting a lot of clarity on that. So yesterday we talked about our book of positive aspects. That is just a notebook that you can write on the front, my book of positive aspects. And that, because the emotional signature of gratitude is receiving something, that you just receive something, right, that you're grateful for. So the energy of receptivity. So as you're writing in your journal, your book of positive aspects, let's just take a few moments here and write down some of the things that are coming to mind that we're grateful for. And one of them for me right now is just the breath, and being able to be here with you today and sharing some of the tools and tips and techniques that I've learned over the years that help me so much to stay happy and balanced, and moving forward in inspired action in my life. Okay, so I'm going to play some music here. We are going to write in. You can either just write some things you're grateful for, or if you've already created your book of positive aspects, then go ahead and just pick a category, like my body, my job, my social circle, whatever it is you're wanting, and then just list some things that you're grateful for about that particular thing in your life. Okay. You can always add to your gratitude list or your book of positive aspects. as you're getting clear on these things that you're grateful for and you're upgrading and elevating your own frequency, you'll be surprised if things start to move and shift in your life and new friends start coming in and new opportunities arise for you. Expect great things. You're taking inspired action. Okay. Very nice. Just finish up. Okay, and we're almost to the end of class for today. What I'm going to leave you with is just a little bit of discussion on creating a powerful why. So we've spent some time yesterday and today getting more clear on what we're wanting, if we had unlimited finances or limited time, like what would be most important for us to create or to do or to say in our lives. So as we're getting more clear on this, begin to think of the reasons why these are important to you. Because when you're committed to living the life of your dreams, some people might call you crazy. And as long as your why, your reasons for creating this new life are strong enough, you won't let the naysayers in the world stop you from achieving your dreams. Okay. And one of the beginning lessons in the science of mental physics that I teach talks about when you have an idea, a brand new little baby seed of an idea, you want to keep that to yourself until you get it to a certain point that it's grown some roots. Because what happens is when we have this thing that we're so excited about and we have all this energy and we're like, oh my God, this is the best idea ever. And we go tell somebody, and usually it's the people that love us and care about us the most. And even just one person saying, oh, I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't know how you're going to do that, or that's already been done or whatever. And it just chips away at our own energy and enthusiasm and joy and inspired action for creating or accomplishing the thing that we're wanting. So it would be like a farmer going out at night and tugging on the new shoots to try to get it to grow faster. It's just plant the seed and cultivate it with care within yourself until it is able to grow roots. So, it takes risks to be able to achieve your goals and your dreams. And if your why is strong enough, you're going to be able to take those, you'll be willing and able to take those risks. You'll come, chances are you're going to come face to face along the way with a lot of fear, different fears that will arise as you're creating and setting out to live the life of your dreams. So fear pops up when we try to push our boundaries and grow beyond them. And so one of the best ways to overcome fear is to create a very strong why. Okay. So this is something I want you to work on your own. Maybe just when I've been talking about this, some things are coming to mind. So if you're creating, if you wanted this $10 million, let's say you want to create $10 million, that's all fine and good. But the powerful pull to bring something like that in is, what would you use that for? What would you actually use that for? And now that you've already tuned into your own self and pretended and imagined that you had your 10 million in the bank already, and you've decided what you wanted to do or be or have with that. So you're getting more clear. but why do you want those things? So, if your idea is to create or to give or to travel, why would you want to do that? What is the driving, propelling force behind those desires that came up for you? They're very good questions to ask yourself. Take a few moments when we end the class today or tonight, if you can, and just begin to go within and meditate on your why. And we can work on this on an ongoing basis to create it to be as strong as possible, so nothing can move us from our goals and our dreams. Okay. So since we are nearing the end for today, we're going to just sit in meditation for a few minutes and kind of wind down here. So go ahead and have a seat. Turn your palms upward in receptivity mode. Take a deep breath in and exhale right down. Actually, just stretch your arms a little bit. Just give your body a nice stretch up, looking upward, maybe turning to the side, stretching to the left, stretching to the right, back to center, and exhaling. Just feeling yourself balanced and centered and more clear and aware of the things that you're desiring in your own life. More clear day by day, minute by minute, of what it is that you're wanting to create in your own world, in your own life. So we take a deep breath in. As we again center on our heart, if it helps, place your hands on your heart and breathe into your heart center. And exhaling everything out through your heart. Breathing in and out through the heart. Feeling grateful. Feeling grateful for all the amazing things that are on their way to you right now, now that you're getting more clarity on it. We are getting better and better every day in every way. We're learning in every moment how to use our creative word wisely. We're coming to know ourselves as the creator in human form. The creator is right here within me, listening to the sounds of the universe through my ears, hearing the thoughts of the universe in my mind. Just tuning into your own body wisdom and see if there are any messages coming up for you after your morning mastery practice this morning. Are there any new awarenesses coming to you, showing up in your mind? We just give so much thanks, feeling such great gratitude for being able to be together in this way, with the technology that allows all of us to come together in spirit from all around the world. We give thanks for community. We give thanks for growth. We give thanks for learning, for loving, for knowing, for the clarity that's coming to us now. Big deep breath in through the nose, all the way down in the belly. Exhaling with a deep sigh. One more time, all the way in, all the way up. Big sniff and hold it for a quick second and exhale. So I just give my thanks to you for showing up today for yourself and for the morning mastery class. And if you have any questions at all, I'm available. I will be emailing all these different pieces of information about the gratitude journal and the 3 questions and a powerful why, different things that we've gone over so far. I'll put that in the Eventbrite email that will be going out very soon. And if you have any questions, just feel free to contact me and I'll be able to, I would love to help you with anything that you're needing. Okay. So do we have any questions at all before we go? Okay. Wonderful. Well, I'm here if you need me. I love you and I'm with you. And I will see you in the morning.